When the one you loved betrayed you, when your father or mother forsook you, when you were abandoned, rejected, or abused, these are experiences that we never, ever forget, because you cannot undo what has been done. Many ask the question then, how can you forgive if you can't forget? Joseph, the father of forgiveness, teaches all of us this profound lesson. Nobody was left more alone in this world than Joseph. His brothers sought to kill him. They ultimately sold him as a slave in Egypt. But years later, something remarkable happens. Joseph meets up with his brothers, but we see no hate in his heart, no lingering resentment, no will or desire for revenge. How does he do it? And he tells us himself. Joseph recognizes that forgiveness is not about restoring the dignity of the evildoer. It's not about denying your pain or deleting your experience. But forgiveness comes because it's an act of will that comes from perspective that he gained in his life. Joseph realized that every good and bad that happened to him was there for a reason. It was a moment that brought him closer to his destiny. Joseph says it himself. He says to his brothers, "It was not you who sent me as a slave to Egypt, but God," because there was a grand destiny for his life. The spiritual master said it this way: when the snake bites, there's a stinging pain, but nobody ever dies from the bite itself. It's when we allow the venom to circulate in our blood, to infiltrate our nervous system. It's when we experience paralysis and ultimately death. Joseph is saying that forgiveness is not an emotion. If you wait to feel for your forgiveness, you will die with hate in your heart. Forgiveness is like the blossoms that vanish by themselves when the fruit grows. You don't have to defend it. You don't have to fight it or defeat it. You don't have to label it. You just need to outgrow it and recognize that you need to forgive yourself and not allow the pain to continue to live and to be internalized in your life. To ask forgiveness is an act of courage. To offer forgiveness is the mark of spiritual greatness, a greatness that will take you from the pit to the palace. Gemar Chatima Tova.
Lo